Hello everyone, my name is Vishal and today I'm going to show you how to make fenders or mudguard, whatever you call. Before starting it, when I got the idea, I was hunting for fenders online. I got many fenders, but they were way too small for the width of the bike. The width is 4 inches. What I decided is I decided to make it on my own. For in initial stages, I started I was thinking of making it from aluminum sheet or a metal sheet like this. This is a steel sheet, but making from a steel sheet is way too hard to work, and it's too heavy also. So that's why I dropped that plan. After that, I saw this. You must have seen this kind of board everywhere on the telecom services. This one belongs to Jio. I made the fenders out of that. It's very simple to make fenders from them. Just you will be needing a scissor to cut out it, and you will be needing a newspaper or any kind of paper, like kite paper will do. You have to make you will be making the cutouts of the fenders, and you'll be sticking on them, and you'll be getting them out, and you'll be needing some zip ties to tie on the bike. Okay, so let me show you now how to make the cutouts and how to make a perfect size fender for it. Okay. Alright guys, for making the fenders you will be needing the dimensions for the fenders. So for that you will be needing a measuring tape. Like I have one here, not of this size, you can have a small tape. And let me measure the dimensions for the back fender. Here it starts, this one side is in inches. Yep. So it's a size of this will be a fine. It's around it's 24 inches. Okay, so for my size it's 24 inches. It's more than sufficient. You can make of your own size. You can measure your size. Okay, for back fender it's 24 inches, and for front fender, if you make a big fender, it will be touching in the frame, so you will be needing a small fender. So let me see what size of fender you will need here. Here it's almost 11 inches. 11 not. It's 13 inches. It's 1 foot 1 inch, so it's 13 inches. Okay. So right now I have measured the fender size, and now I'm going to show you how to make the cutouts. Okay. Alright guys, for making the cutouts, I'm going to use a newspaper here. You can make use of kite paper or anything else if you want. And before making this, make sure that the length of the newspaper is fitting with your fender size, because here what I'm finding here is this newspaper is of length 23, and I would be needing 24 inches, but it will be fine. So I'm going to use this. Okay, and before making cutout, you just need to fold this from middle, because you will be getting a symmetry by doing this. Okay, and a symmetry is very much needed for making the fenders. Okay, so if you fold like this, and you need to make a cutout. I'm not going to cut this paper because I have already made a cutout over here. You can see over here, I have made a cutout, and if you see, this fits on it. Okay, and the reason I made this cutout, it's wider here and it's thinner here. So the reason I made like this is because if you see over here, straight over here, if you see over here, it looks good also. And the main reason I did like this was if it's thicker over here, it's wider at the base, you will be getting more strength. Okay, so that's why I made like this. If you want, you can make a cutout like this, or any other design you can try it on, but just make sure that you don't waste your cardboard or your plastic board. Okay, so I made like this, and it was very much rigid all the time when I was using it over here, and I just took it off because I wanted the other look, without mudguard it looks cool. Okay, so you can make a cutout for the back fenders. And for front fenders, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fold the newspaper and find the symmetry line. Okay, and I'm going to give a fold of 2.5 inches. This is because when you open it, you will be getting a thickness of 5 inches, and as you know, my tire is of 4 inches width, so that the 5 inches will be covering the whole tire, and the mud will not splash. Okay, and the length I measured was 17 inches. Okay, so it was 13 inches actually. So right now here, you can see, I have marked here, it's 13 inches. and I'm going to make the cut over here. All right. And for the fenders in front, you can like make a straight cut till 2.5, and you will just make a cut like a little bit of less thickness, okay? And you need to decide where the shock absorbers will be getting. Here in my case it will be here, okay? So I'm going to make the cut like this from here. This will be where the mudguards will be attached to your bike on the shock absorbers, okay? And just make this thickness like little bit of more so that you don't face any problem while fitting the mudguard, okay? All right. So you can, as you can see here, I have got like a front fender. All right. So we have made the cut for the front fender, okay, and I'm just making sure that it fits on the board so that we have a proper cutout. What I'm doing is I'm just placing it on the board, the front fender and the back fender, and as you can see, it fits on the board nicely, okay. So I can make the cutout of it, and the remaining part is the middle part. Now I'm going to show you how to make the cut for the middle part, okay. Alright, so for the middle part you will be reading a newspaper, not this much, you will be reading a very less newspaper. You can just make a cut of around 7 inches, and after making a 7 inches cut, like I have here a 7 inches cut paper. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the symmetry line, and after finding the symmetry line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut. Now we are going to cut it. Just follow the shape because it's like a little bit complex. I cannot explain much. Just follow the shape, okay. What I'm doing is I'm just making a flap-like structure. As you can see, it's a flap-like structure. And for just getting the curve, I'm going to make some cuts, okay. This part will be attached to your bike, and you'll be tying it from using the zip ties, okay. Just watch carefully and you'll be able to do that, okay. And after making this cut, you need a folding cut. So I'm going to cut from here. Alright, so here, like you can see, I have made a cut like this. So what I'm going to do is, this part is going on the bike, and I'm going to fold from here. I'm going to give a fold. Alright, and from this side too, okay. And you need to fold the middle section like this. If you see, there are 3 folds, 1, 2 and 3, and when you fold all them together, you will be getting a nice flap like structure like this, okay. So you can make it on paper, and you can just join it. If it looks good, then you can cut it out on the plastic board. If it's not, make the other one, okay.